Good morning, friends. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. Hope you had a nice, safe trading weekend. Not trading. I know you weren't. I know you took the weekend off and you just chilled. And you let that price action on BTC move without you. I know you were being very responsible and replenishing mental capital. So congratulations. So we got some information for the first week of September, and we have not taken the previous month's low or the previous month's high. Amazing. So I would like to see us continue on our journey. We did a little dipsky poo. We've hit consequent encroachment of this rejection block here in the discount and found sensitivity to the upside. So that's pretty cool. I'm actually going to mark off the open, candles open, and paint it an orangey yellow, just so I can keep it separate. There's a price point that will likely see sensitivity, and we'll see how far it is from the midnight price point of that specific open on Monday when we get into the lower time frames. So, basically, I'm aiming for the previous month's high and 24,423 and a quarter. So that's basically going to be my monthly target. It could be this week, it could be next week. If we've hit it this week and we keep expanding, then I'll just update the targets. But I don't see it slowing down really anytime soon here. And kind of foretold by this little bit of price action here. So this is the order block in the monthly chart. Excuse me, fair value gap. Okay, and this is inside of a breaker and this rejection block. I would pick this one over this one. I know this one's bigger, but this one's taller. So the midway point's going to be a little bit different, but that midway point is likely the upper quadrant here. So there's kind of, it's whatever. I just don't think it's going to want to dig beyond this candle here. So if it does want to start falling beyond consequent encroachment, we'll know because it'll start losing the open, and then it will want to aim for previous month's low. And by that point, like if it starts losing the month's open and starts aggressively repricing lower, I'm immediately aiming for this. That's good. That's on the table. But because it's done this shenanigans in the weekly chart here with this down close candle, it can't break it. It's tried several times and it just can't get down in there. And that candle's low peaked or poked that candle's low, so it's taken the liquidity pool. And if you go back into one of the original episodes from when I first showed up, this was a price point that I was using as my basically support and resistance level, and we can't break it. So that was one of the targets as well. So we've hit it and we've found sensitivity last week, closing above the down close candle on top of another down close candle with an inefficiency. So my golly gosh, we didn't quite get the violence that I was anticipating, but we got that, and now we're here. So what does that mean? Well, this is going to be another price point moving forward that I think is going to hold some weight. There's a couple of price points in here. Okay, there's this gap as well, right in there, but just because it's still like that time of the year, I guess you could say, oops. I would permit this week to want to come back down into this gap. I would permit it. It doesn't have to, but essentially I want to see us trade lower and then start repricing higher. So where the bottom of the candle is this week, if this is indeed our play, you're looking for it in one of these price points, and it could literally be here. We could just see a shy little dip on Monday and then just start cruising. I wouldn't mind that. So basically that's what I'm looking for this week. We don't have to take previous month's high. We could stop dead shy of it or poke it just a little bit and then reprice lower. Just keeping the chop alive, basically. 2 Fed folders this week that are of importance, Wednesday and Thursday. And we're really waiting for the following week. So this is going to be our final week of projected garbage, in a sense that we'll probably have like 1, maybe 2 really obvious, awesome trading days this week. So don't go into the week thinking you're just going to go and kill it, because you're probably going to get your hands smacked. More often than not, be very, very, very choosy and selective. And if you well, let's put it this way. If you feel like you failed at a discipline challenge the last few weeks, this is a week here that you could take advantage of and use this as an opportunity to strengthen those skills. Because this is and just a reminder for all my friends, what I want to see isn't a hardline bias. It's not. This is just gun to my head. I'm bullying price around, seeing what it wants to do, seeing how it's printing. And this is the final week of the information that I need. And so far it says that we're going up. So it can just completely ruin that this weekend or this week and start repricing lower. So basically, this is that level from the monthly chart, right? If we start losing this, well, then obviously I'm aiming for the sell side pool, okay? And that would be in this fair value gap here. And there's a lot to balance down here if it wanted to. But until we start losing these specific price points, it's up for me. And I won't be putting up, just like last week, I'm not looking for a fight this week. Very, very selective, very picky. But if it shows its hand and just wants to start repricing higher, awesome. Because let's just go up now. So keep it light, keep it tight, don't overdo it. God bless you all. Thank you all for joining, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.